me, what really stands out are the key messages that the time is up. Essentially, the window of opportunity to take action on securing a livable and sustainable future for everyone is extremely small and closing rapidly. So that means that if we were only to consider a few of the people on this planet, we might have some more time to take action. But given the fact that governments have already agreed that everybody needs to be on board, that window of opportunity is tiny. But importantly also, in order to achieve climate resilient future, we need to consider both adaptation to the impacts of climate change as well as mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions. So the second key message that really stands out for me is that there are limits to adaptation, and those limits are both hard and soft. So in the hard limits, we actually can't do anything about them. When they are met, it's over. So examples for this include places where people rely on freshwater or glacier melt for their water sources. When the glaciers disappear, when we hit 1.5 degrees, for example, that water will no longer be available for people to drink. And the same is the case in small islands where people are basically their livelihoods and their lives will be limited to the amount of fresh water that's available for them. The softer limits of adaptation are things that we can address through funding or better education, but still there needs to be political will for that to happen. If we don't reduce greenhouse gas emissions, adaptation will not be possible. And this is, for me, the third most important point. Mitigation of greenhouse gas emissions is the best form of adaptation. It's something that we've heard over and over again. But when we understand that the adaptation limits are really, really threatening, and then we can't do anything to address them, then we understand that if we don't reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we can also forget about most kinds of adaptation.